Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I want to talk to you about the Bitcoin price chart, show you what I see in the charts. Powerful things going to happen, but you need to pay attention because we may be in for a bumpy ride before we see absolute insane gains in the future. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. I want to keep it real because we've seen some craziness happening in the market space. Prices have been going crazy in many different types of coins. Bitcoin has been pumping up, and I just want to give you a level mindset as to what could happen in the short distance and where we could be going in the long distance, in the long-term distance. So this isn't financial advice. Do your further research before you invest your money. And guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome in. Take a look at some of my prior videos because it will definitely guide you on your journey. This one's powerful, and I've seen a lot of people getting attention to this one. Made 130k in just 1 week, literally this week coming, so it's been insane for me. Check that out and have a look at some of these AI coins that I'm sharing you because the hot trend right now is artificial intelligent coins. So let's check out Bitcoin because there's a lot I want to talk about. We've seen an insane pump, and I think that Bitcoin's price, the whole movement upwards, played a role in many of these other artificial intelligent coins as well. So, you got like Singularity Net that's been Singularity Net being pumping. I got it here, I can see it. Singularity Net that was pumping, had a little pullback now, but you can see down here it was crazy highs. I've done a refresh. Let me just refresh it real quick. Then you can see what I'm talking about. Many altcoins. We saw an insane rally in the last few days. Look at that, straight up. A little pullback now, but you can see we went up to like 300% or something like that. Many artificial intelligent coins. So now I think that Bitcoin is, it's really overbought right now. And this is on the daily time frame. You can see how I've got the 1D time frame, one daily. And I want you to pay attention because some people ain't going to like this. Some people don't want to believe it or accept it, but I just want to give you that level-headed perspective of what could happen with Bitcoin in the next week or so. Take a look at the RSI, which is this blue one here, and the stochastic RSI. Let me explain for new people that don't understand. These are indicators that show us price momentum, buy momentum and things like that, and what's to come in the future. So we use the RSI to look at the strength of a coin, like the buying stuff. So the bottom one's the pressure, stochastic RSI. And you can see up here, this has been really overbought. So we have this sort of like a blue zone. Let me get rid of this yellow circle. Oh, just deleted it. I wanted to get rid of this yellow oval sort of. Here we go. So we have this blue zone, and anything in this blue zone is sort of like your mid-range. Like, it's not overbought. It's not oversold. But if it ever comes like really up high, this is classed as being really overbought. And you can see like here, I mean, it probably could still go a little bit higher, but I got a feeling that Bitcoin's going to pull back because it's just really oversold on the RSI. Lots of people have been buying it. We're right up here. I've done a white line so you can see what I'm on about. And when I zoom back, you can see for about the last time we was back here, like really oversold up in the 85 area, was January of 2021. So 2 years ago. Take that into consideration because, back here, so let me just show you. Back here when we were up here and then we saw the RSI come back down. I'm just going to, really come and focus you on this area here on the RSI. Hold on, I want to get the Eclipse tool so I can get it out. So I can show you. I'm not cutting it, well fresh and organic, remember? Right here. This area here was when we was the last overbought. I'm saying oversold. Last overbought where people were just buying Bitcoin like crazy. And if you measure it up with the price, you can see where it measures up to, right? And I just want to show you this because I'm not saying that we can't go higher. I think we've flipped now. I think we're now in a bullish trend, but I do feel like there's going to be a pullback. This was the last time we were overbought, and you can see here what happened with Bitcoin's price came crashing down. We saw a big healthy correction. So and it relates to this here, which is the RSI coming down in the past, and it also relates to the stochastic RSI, which is momentum. So when the blue line and the red line starts to go up, that's buy pressure kicking in. But when we see the cross where the red line goes in front of the blue line, you can see it on the stochastic RSI. Let me bring it up. That shows sell pressure. Means sell pressure is going to come in and it's going to start going down. People are going to start to sell. My tongue twisting words. So this is what I'm paying attention to because I look where we are now. and it just all feels similar. It feels like we've seen a massive, nice pump, nice rally, but take a look at everything. Look, we got the stochastic RSI here, which could very well start to cross over and come down, and then we've also got the RSI here, which looks like it's curving. If I get rid of this white line, you can see a slight little curve. I might be wrong, might still go up for a little bit more, but I do think at some point there's going to be a little sell-off, and it's going to be, and maybe this is a good time to be taking profits, is what I'm saying. You don't have to take huge profits, but if you're someone that's long-term like me, maybe you don't care. Maybe just, sit back, wait for the long term, because in the weekly view and monthly view, we've only just begun. We've got big gains to come ahead of us in the next sort of 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. So maybe you don't care. But for those who do care and want to take some profits and maybe see the prices fall down and then consider buying back in, this could be a good opportunity for you to do so, just based on what I'm seeing here. So Patreons, if you're seeing this first, big up to you, because now you've got that little edge on the market. You can now take profits on whatever coins you want if you want. You'll see what I'm doing, Patreons, if I do take profits on anything. I've done so over the last few days. You've seen what I've been doing. So, if you guys don't want to miss that, become a Patreon. They see exactly what I'm going to do when I do it. Let me just grab it up, haven't got it up here. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier because it unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, selling, staking. I've had a lot of people coming over this week. Hello, welcome in. Big up to you. You can see the alerts that I'm doing, the buy alerts and stuff, and what I'm selling and stuff. So if you guys don't want to miss it, come over here. If you're new, take this one here, exclusive VIP partner tier. If you can afford it, go for the next tier above because you get my super alerts. Let me just grab it. Access to my VIP Telegram group. I talk to you in there way before I buy, way before I sell. We're discussing projects all the time. And there's big money in this space and they know how to make money sharing great projects all the time. So make sure you check that out. Now let's really talk about what else is to come for Bitcoin. Because if you paid attention to some of my last technical analysis videos on Bitcoin, I showed you some really interesting things. So there's this one here to check out because I believe we can go to 24K. Maybe we will. And then maybe we see the pullback. Talk about it in a second, but this one here. In this video here, I showed you is this the one? No, not this one. There was another one. Can't find it. Let me see if I can find it. Well, there was a video. This one here. Big move. I showed you an animation. I'm going to show you again real quick. I showed you guys an animation in the Bitcoin price chart as to where I felt Bitcoin would go in the short, in the long space, in the long term. So this is the weekly time frame, and just going to show you again my verdict on what's going to happen. So just real quick, I've got the yellow line, which is the 20-week moving average. Right, and that's a powerful line. And I got the red line, which is the 200-week moving average. But this yellow line's been the most significant because every time we've seen Bitcoin's price, and if you look here, all the different candles, red and green, up and down, when we really saw it break this yellow line, it went crazy. We bounced off it as support, and we saw a massive rally, massive rally. And I'm just going to show you here again what happened right here at this moment, because we saw a bear, topped out. We saw the bear cycle of 2018, and right down here was the bottom of the market. Everybody thought it was going lower, and I was saying, well, actually I wasn't around up back then, but in my head to myself I was saying maybe I should be buying now because we're getting close to this, right? And you see it in the past. But take a look at what happened when we broke this yellow line again. Prices broke out, and I'm doing it on a 10x. I wish I could do it more. But look, as soon as it broke out, it went crazy. It pumped above. We saw Bitcoin's price go absolutely crazy. Now, these are weekly candles, meaning it's a week's worth of action. But I'm just trying to show you what happens when we break the yellow line. We see powerful movements to the upside. Now, of course, we had the C19 action happen, and we could have used this area here, like I said before, as a sign as to we may be seeing the prices fall down. And funny enough, they fell down and they held support on this line here. Just like where it held support back in 2018's bottom cycle. You see it here, we saw the crash of C19, came back up, held support, and this is where we've been holding support all this time. Now, why am I saying this again, and why am I showing you like this again? Because I want to prepare you for what's to come. Because I said to you in the last video, pay attention, because if we break this yellow line, what do you guys think's going to happen to the Bitcoin price? Because I think we're going to go parabolic. And that was pretty much what we saw. So I'm going to sort of zoom this out a bit so you can really see what happened over this whole period of time. It's taking its time, just grab a coffee if you like. Go grab some biscuits. I've got my biscuits right here, look. Got my Viennese whales, you know, just sitting there chilling. I won't eat one now, you know. Got my Robinson's fruit shoot drink, you know, just while we see it all happen. Show you what happened. Look, and that was a good signal as well to tell you that this could have been a sign as to we've topped out. You know, we saw it crash. Actually, we saw a second top. But this is a good, powerful yellow line to use to know when to buy and when to sell. Look, it broke below it. That was a good signal that maybe you should start selling your crypto because it couldn't break above this yellow line again. You can see here, it just kept getting rejected and it kept falling down more and more. It couldn't break this yellow line up until recently. And I want to show you this. Look, this was the first time as well that we broke below this red line here, the 200 week. We tried to break above. We couldn't. We had massive rejection. Now, look, here comes the yellow line, right? I said to you, what do you think is going to happen when we break this yellow line? We saw rejection. We almost tried to break it. Didn't work. And take a look at what's happened now recently. Bang. This is where we are today. We just broke this yellow line. So I'm going to say to you again, what do you think is going to happen to the Bitcoin price? Remember, this is weekly time frames. So we've got weeks now. Weeks and weeks from now. Where do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to go? Well, my personal opinion, if you want to know, I think that we may hold a candle above this. We might see a little pullback, but we might start printing candles above this yellow line now, just like what we did back here. We saw, you know, we saw more candles get printed, and just like what we did, guys, back here, we saw when it broke, you see, that was a fake out. You tried to break it, came back down, but this one here, we saw candles print above. And I think that this could be the reversal trend that where's my thing gone? That everyone's been waiting for. Let me clear this and then bring it forward. That everyone's been waiting for. This is the trend reversal that everyone was waiting for to start seeing good money come in and big, money start to flow into the crypto space. Now, I'm going to say it again. I think that this line here, this 200 week moving average, this red line, is something to pay attention to, because when we do get up here, this is going to be serious resistance. Like, it's not a joke. I think it'll be hard to break this. 24,000. Right now, it's sitting about 24,500-ish. That's the mark that I'm looking for. Why do I think it's going to be heavy resistance? Because we held it as support before, right here, held it support here. And if we zoom back out, you can see in the past, look, we held, just moving the arrow, held it as support or here. If this line could stretch, you would have seen that we were holding candles, not the wicks, the full body candles above this 200, week. So this is one to pay attention to. Bitcoin will get up here. You best believe Bitcoin's coming up here to around $24,500. But that's going to be the resistance level. If it breaks that, then you best set yourself up for fireworks, because you're going to see some serious action in the crypto space. Literally, go get some fireworks and light them and blow them up, because there's going to be some serious movements to the upside. But I think this is going to be a real challenge right here, $24,500. But in saying that, the red line is slowly moving up. So if it takes longer to get there, it might just be a bit higher or a bit lower. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Are you going to take profits now? Again, are you a day trader? Are you someone that wants to just take some profits, wait for the drop and come back in? Well, if you do, this could be a good sign to be taking profits now. Again, not financial advice. Just wanted to show you a little edge on the market. If you liked it, drop that like. Give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Become a Patreon, guys. Again, the link is in my info section on all my videos. Click it. Click the link. Come over. I've seen so many people come over. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. And all you guys watching, I appreciate everyone. Seriously, you guys have made me keep going on this channel. So thank you so much. Look, I'm almost at my 100,000 subscribers. Damn, that is mad. Crazy, ludicrous. Bomb. To think that you guys are here chilling, watching me. Just being stupid, clowning about sometimes, But anyway, I'm going to keep trying to share helpful content for you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. It's funny because I'm talking to you, but really I'm just looking at my damn camera. Just looking at my lens, feel like you're here just talking to you, just having a drink, Cheers, you guys, 2023, cheers. Just tap the camera lens, Thanks for watching. Cheers.